This is exactly where we left off. So in our last episode, we built this big pit for building stuff. It is going to be perfect to build Starship and station parts. And what's cool is everything that we're going to build, we are going to build to be modular. That way we can build pieces, take them up into orbit, and that's how we're going to handle that business. It'll let us build some pretty big ships, because I want to build some big stuff. And yeah, I'm super stoked about it. It'll also keep us from having too much stuff going on here. We are going to be building our own tug, our own frigate that's going to be used to ferry stuff from the surface into orbit. But today, that's not what we're doing today. Today, we are going to get ourselves into a little bit of trouble. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to kick my containers into here. Let me grab a fresh hydrogen like so. Let's see, I got ammo. See, we got some extra parts. That's cool. Railgun looks like it's good to go. We got tons of ammo. I got everything that a growing boy could need. And more. I say, let's go get ourselves into some trouble. You know what else I want to do, real quick, is let's set a couple of these panels up. So I am running one of these mods that lets us put cool things on these screens. I'd like to know, let's see, damage control would be a good one. Yes. Yes, indeed. And text size, can we make that like 7? Make it nice and big? Yes, I like it. I like it a lot. Cool. Maybe on this one, I'd like a cargo summary. That would be cool. Weapons would be cool too, but not as necessary, honestly, because... So, can I get a cargo summary? No. Container summary. No. Which one's going to tell me actual important things? Let me go to data. So I think it was the first one. Wow, that really just is not helpful at all. Let me disconnect. Is that just because we're empty? One of these actually lets us get a more detailed... And it's items. Is it items? No. One of these did it, and I don't remember which one. Screw it. Let's not have that be bright colored, though. I don't like that. Okay. Good enough for right now. Alright. So. Good. Just want to double check and make sure that was plumbed up so we got gas and stuff there. Let's start by heading over to the outpost. We're going to pick up a couple of drones if we can. What was out here? What is this? Oh, is that my poor drone? Ah, I feel like we should put it out of its misery, guys. It makes me sad, but... It hurts my feel-bads, buddy. This hurts you more than it hurts me. I can't even find a place that I can grab onto. He was inside the shields. That's not what I was trying to do. Just for the record, that's a bad way to go. That's what I was trying to do. I was gonna scoop him back up. Now I feel like an a-hole. The little tiny bit that we got out of that. All right. This has been a really good sled. I mean, look, we're doing max speed for a large grid right now. It's no different than flying. The only thing that would be faster right now is if I was using my jetpack. What's cool is we're not just going fast, we're super efficient too, because like if I turn the dampeners off, look, we're not even using power right now. We're just ballistic, we're just sliding.
Commander, I'm detecting something big. Possible large signature.
What do we got? Is that another depot? And what's left of an MSR tank. Guys, I'm kind of thinking that maybe depots need to have a thicker timer. I mean, but I guess it's been a while. And I know there are like 6 different versions of the depot that can spawn. I don't know. Alrighty. Technically, I do have Sam with us, too. Didn't seem to help us last time. Well, we got cohorts, and there's one of them. What's the CIV got for us? A forklift, a truck, and a drop. And there's incoming terror drones.
Warning. Hostile units detected.
Hey, how about any proprietary parts? No. That's lame. That's lame, man. Okay, terror drones incoming. I have to turn a beacon on this guy. I think he has one. Maybe he doesn't.
Enemy drone destroyed. Enemy drone destroyed.
Yeah, I felt pretty safe with 4 freaking... Okay, I gotta install a beacon. You need a beacon, sir. Where can I put one? Probably right here. Kind of an ugly place to put one. Yeah, but what do? You hope that there's enough parts to build one? Ooh, it actually won't let me put it there. Well, why not? You make me put one right, like, right there? That's ugly. Let's see if the outpost will help me build it real quick. Look at these dudes. Guys are crazy. Run them over. Alright. Here's my new cohort drone. I want you to follow the javelin. Your minimum range needs to be, I don't know, like 700. Max range, that's fine. I don't want you to wander around. I just want you to do what you're told. On flight move. We'll try and keep collision on for a second. Max speed 100. AI behavior on. Offensive on. Alright, buddy. You gonna follow me, or do I gotta turn your stuff off? I have them at 100. Maybe I should bring them in closer. And I think I do have to turn off his collision avoidance. Which is kind of lame, because they like to run into stuff. Okay, and then I want to delete that stupid waypoint. Thank you. Alright, buddy. Good work. Good work. We're gonna go exploring. Come on, let's go exploring. Ooh, that's right. You guys aren't allowed to go full speed either, because you like to die. Speed limit 66. He'll catch up. What was this over here? Threat 2? What is over here that is Threat 2? Chunk of drone. Yeah, it's a chunk of drone. Clean it up. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Do not hit me. Don't be a dum-dum. Your thrusters need effort. I bet they're not special thrusters. Alright. Maybe I will set your stuff to be a little higher. You can't really be trusted, can you? Alright. Off exploring. Here we go. Maybe that cohort will live. Will the cohort live? Come on, little buddy. I'm not going that fast. We're just going on a little explore. Okay, so this is where we came in. because we came around this little peak here. I kind of want to see... Can I see from here? I probably got to get out, don't I? It's magnesium. I was just curious. Okay, so the main base is 10, so why don't we just work a circle? I don't really want to go do the depots because we've already done those. He's keeping up. He's just way the heck back there.
Commander, it looks like we found a civilian relay station.
Booyah!
The is still scrambling communications. However, those Mars First purist nutjobs should put a bit more effort into their cybersecurity, and less time believing their cults we are superior bull. If you can
That
find a way to access the
is
station's
what I'm
AI
talking
data
about.
port, I can try and get us some news, or maybe even some revised orders from command. We won't be able to send any communications off-world, though.
I got your relay station. Okay, I'm gonna stop here because that gives lots of room for our dude to stop. Okay. He'll catch up. Do not crash into stuff. Hello? Should probably have a pistol out. I need to borrow some sugar. I know we're supposed to be friends, but I'm here to hack your stuff. Okay. Inventory, not in that one. Inventory, money. Hey, I like money. Wait. Nope. 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 Yep. 213. 213. Cha-ching! Okay, here we go.
I'm connected. Downloading communication packet. There is still no information on the mystery object. DMI Command has updated their alert status. Martian forces have begun a full-scale campaign against all non-Mars factions outside of the Earth systems. It looks like the resolution for a merger with all of the Earth systems factions was officially adopted. The new Earth Systems Alliance has started to recall inactive personnel to bolster its numbers. Seems like something big is in the works. That's all of it, Commander.
Oh. Okay. Anything fun? This one had explosives in it. Last one had freaking railgun rounds in it. Okay. Okay, can I actually tell what the structure is? Now? No, I can't. Okay, well, I'm just gonna call it. I can cheat and go like this. I don't see why it matters. Okay, this was relay 1. Relay 1. Okay, we got 2 of 4. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's continue our exploration, a 10-kilometer radius around the base. That's what we were trying to do. I know those depots are there. Like I said, I just don't want to do the same thing over and over. We'll get to them. I want it to spawn more relay stations. That's what I'm interested in. Start the turn. Or some Martian infrastructure to investigate. That'd be cool too. Which one was that? I almost said screw it, we'll go do the depot. But no, I'm steadfast here. Whoa, what is that? Did you see it lag for a second? What caused the lag? I'm not sure. I don't see anything. Did it say game saving? Because honestly, I wasn't paying enough attention. I probably should have. No, because that's the game save. Oh, you sneaky thing. You did something. My 10-kilometer circle's been more like 7. Come on. Show us some more relay stations. Do. So after we get enough of these relay stations, it'll let us do the next objective, which we were not able to get to on the last one. I think we were down 1 relay station. No, we did get all the relay stations. Boy, so what did we miss? Ah, we're too close to our outpost. I'm gonna turn directions here. Oh god, we're in the middle of a desert here. It is so flat right here. I gotta be careful. It's very deceiving. Because that's not always the way that it works. You'll think it's flat. And then all of a sudden, what looked like flat isn't flat. I'm on to you. I'm on to you, game. That's why those ground drones that I kept sending to the base were wrecking themselves. I forgot this guy does have a little bit of friction turned on his wheels, doesn't he? I was like, he's slowing down. Now we're 10. Interesting. It's like we decided to do a survey of the area during a peace phase or something. Alright. We'll wrap around this relay station and then we'll head back towards the base. It's been a while since we've seen like any of the mine shafts or any of the tunnel entrances and stuff too. I was kind of hoping to see one. There's the mountains. So I don't know if I said this already in the stream, but I'll say it again. Fun fact, Europa is one of the flattest, smoothest celestial bodies in our solar system. In case anybody wanted to gripe about how flat it is out here. What was that hole over there? What's the nearest thing we're near? Relay 4. So at some point something went after Relay 4. Because there's a big old crater over here. Those are definitely impact craters. And why am I driving around with my shield down too? So one of the things I've been doing that you can't like see that I haven't mentioned is I'm scrolling the mouse wheel up and down, because one of the things that is actually in Conflict Europa are mine layers. And they do lay mines, so you could come across a hostile minefield, but usually you can kind of spot them. Because you can target them even though the mines are underground. In one of my playthroughs, they put a minefield. Well, they didn't put. I wasn't fast enough at killing mine laying, like little Corvette. And I let him get way too close. That Cohort's been doing really good. He's been keeping up this whole time. Anyway, I grab my head back towards the base. Anyway, to finish the story here, I mean, like, start and stop. Essentially what happened is the Corvette got close. I was able to kill the Corvette finally, but not before he threw his mines out. And he literally spawned mines like all over the place right next to my freaking base. So it wasn't like right on top of my base, but it was close enough to the base that there was going to cause issues. And some of them were radiation mines, meaning that I couldn't get out of a cockpit without my health dropping. And what I ended up doing was getting far enough away that I didn't insta-die, and building little drones that sole purpose was just to drive into the minefield and blow them up. It was pretty funny, actually. Okay. We might have to clear out some of the structures. I might not have a choice. I might have to deal with taking care of some of these depots and stuff. The reason why I say that is there's a max to how much crap it'll throw on the grid. So unless I want to completely leave the area, which you don't really want to do that, I'm probably going to have to go clear out these depots. What is my standings right now with CIV? It should be pretty high. 780. I think Marines. I think that's probably good enough.
We have found new CID infrastructure. I am adding the waypoint coordinates to your nav system.
Okay, it's the one we're heading towards. I was like, another one? Beep, beep. Whoops, I damaged it. I damaged it, and now the security drones came in. Whoopsie. I'm just going to have these guys just start pulling stuff in. I have them set to grind neutral structures. The problem is that it won't grab everything. So here comes my cohort. He should have enough distance on him to slow down. Hello? Anybody home? No? Okay, that's iron. That's cobalt. That's magnesium. Computers. Yeah, last one had ammo and stuff in it. Not this one. This one's got, it looks like more raw resources. That's fine. It helps. I think I can set a color to get it to grind too. I'll turn the shields off. There you go. And we could definitely do that. Let me see. It's all the way up. All the way up, all the way. It's 360, 100, 100. Bright, super bright red. Yeah, but it's let me paint it. Maybe I can paint the whole thing. Okay, now let me set that to a grind color here. Okay, that's a weld color. Here's a grind color. 360, 360, 360. I think that'll let it grind everything now. Including the stuff it wanted to ignore. I just want it on a different color, so I don't accidentally put something up. This is a good chance for us to look at these little security guys up close without them shooting at us. So this is a UGV. This is the civilian. Look at this turret. This is a cool looking turret too. Look, it's all round. It's round. Is it centered or is it no? Yeah, it's centered. That's cool, and it's just a Gatling turret. Does the trick though. Has no problem shredding stuff. Ugh, this one takes forever. It's because it's got to get all the ore out of there. This is not the adventure I was looking for. I wanted, like, explosions, maybe some gunfights. I do really like this turret. I'm not gonna lie. It is a cool turret. I like ours. I think it looks funny if it's too round, but it definitely fits these guys. Because they're very, like, industrial. It's a cool looking one. I didn't make this one. Remember who made this one? It might have been... It might have been, like, was it Swerve? Or it could have been Madwack. I don't know. They did a good job. It looks good. Well, whichever one of us made it, it's pretty freaking cool. Okay, we're still grabbing something. Ooh, I bet it's ice. I bet it is. Hey, ice is good. Let's go, we got the fuel. Let's go look at our cohort real quick. He's still alive. He's followed us all over the map here. Dude, you're still alive, but you don't have a gun. What did you do? What, did you flip upside down? Oh, wow, you are useless. How are you supposed to do anything like that? You're just cannon fodder at this point. Yeah, I don't know what I was expected making him run around following us like that. I'd rather have one of these guys. So how come these guys don't get trashed when they go trekking around? I mean, the cohort's basically our version of one of these, right? So how come theirs don't break? Oh. Wait, what are you grabbing? What is that? Ooh, terror drone. That's an E-war.
Warning. Enemy detected.
The shield's field cannot form when it contacts the solid.
Okay, I got our shields coming up. Oh, you're not going to go after Relay 1, are you? Oh, you son of a...
Commander, disruption field detected. Build systems are now offline.
What about my grinds? I don't think they're offline. Because they look like they're working. Freaking terror drone. I think he's too far away. He has little cronies with him too. The little UAVs.
Drone destroyed. Warning. Local radiation is draining your suit's power supply.
Ah! Okay, so the relay station kicked out its own drones. Okay, did we get it all? Okay, we got it all. Alright, I'm going after this guy. You're going down. You know what else I want to do? I want to find our turret here real quick and set it to go after top-mounted camera. I think there's one in here that tells it like it's moving or something. What's in there? Tracking mode. Moving ship. Let's see if that helps us out at all. Yeah, this terror drone's gotta die. Leave the relay station alone. Did they knock the UGV down? It's way over there. So that's my waypoint. I don't even see the antenna anymore. Hey, I just noticed that our thing is not shooting. Did I mess it up by telling it that?
New large signature detected.
Yep. Kill it. Get it. Knock it down. Is that another depot? Yeah, these things are spawning too often. I think I got it. Look, security drone's moving in.
Hostile drone destroyed.
Look, my cohort's just flying in there. He's like, get wrecked. Boom. Sometimes it's easier just to do that than it is to salvage it. Ah. Okay. If I salvage this relay station, though, the dudes are all going to get mad in there. Tempted to do it anyway. Let's do it. I think they get mad when it eats their chairs. I think that little cohort drone would be okay if he just was a little bit bigger. I just don't think he's stable enough to do the high-speed runs like that. Because he gets a little airborne. That might be it, because there's a nano suppression field over here. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's another depot. These things are spawning too often. I'm actually just going to pull them out. I don't remember which one is which. There's too many. It's not supposed to do it, but it is. It's a good chance for us to clean some stuff up anyway. So I'm not quite sure why I haven't been able to get the server cleanup to work properly. It's actually been driving me nuts for a while. Okay. Alright, so I killed the depots. It needs to stop spawning them. I think each depot needs to be like on a really long timer. Something. They're too much. Because what's happening is it's flooding the area with structures, and then other structures can't spawn in. So I think maybe I think maybe we add some more variety to the depots and add more of them. That could be another thing that we could do. Or figure out why they want to spawn all the damn time. It's pretty annoying though. Oh, I'm pretty sure our drone slammed into the depot, or that what was left of that relay back there. So I was not able to salvage that thing because it had a nano suppression actually active. That was kind of annoying. I mean, that is how it's supposed to work. But I've been able to kind of do it in the past. Now all of a sudden it's not letting me. Alright, it wasn't a bad run. We got a bunch of resources. We're pretty full up. I can feel the extra weight. So it definitely was not a bad run. There we go. We're connected. I do like being able to get down like this. That's cool. Alright, so let's look. Our build pit is done. We got to go on an adventure. We found another depot that I had to nuke. Yeah, so we're going to do something about those depots. And our little cohort drones, I'm not doing anything about those. Those are going to stay just like they are. They're working as intended as far as I'm concerned. What is that? Really? They really want to kill that freaking... Let's watch them. Ooh, that's like from the trailer. There we go. I'm on it. Where are they coming? Are they going to come after us? I think those are actually coming after us, if you can believe that. I better turn guns on. I don't think I need our big guns on. At least the 30s.
Drone destroyed.
Whoa!
Drone destroyed.
So this is like a drone swarm that just came in. Look at these little ground drones. These things are cool. They're little machine gun turrets, little tiny things. It's gonna get ripped up before it even has a chance to shoot. Nope, it's shot.
Drone destroyed. Drone destroyed.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to look at the controller.
Enemy drone destroyed.
Oh, that was fantastic. That was great. There's going to be confetti everywhere now, though. So the way that spawn works is it's got one of those little trucks. The Martians like these little trucks that they have. They got like 10 different variations of them. And one of them is just got like a big antenna on the back, and he controls a swarm of drones, and that's what that was. So, not a big deal. The base tore it up lickety split, but you could imagine if you were like out in a miner or something getting attacked by one of those, and you only have even like the Corvette. Say you got attacked by a couple of those drone controllers. Like your railguns take a little while to reload, and you only got one gun, so you're only shooting like one at a time, and they're gonna get in. And then worse yet is that they can either stand off and shoot, or once they get either damaged or they get like within a certain radius, they'll go ballistic, and they'll just ram and explode. They're pretty cool. I think that's one of my favorite spawns, actually. Completely lost track of where I was at now. I'm so excited. Okay. Yeah, we haven't really seen that one too many times. That was a good one. Alright, guys, so when we come back next time, we got to start thinking about... Honestly, we really got to start thinking about building our frigate. So, it needs to be able to... It needs to be able to haul either supplies up to a platform. I don't think we're going to need that much supply. Yeah, it's going to need at least to be able to haul. It's a good chance to build the first modules for the ships, honestly. Because even the frigate should be modular. That way we're not wasting our effort. So the first section that we should do should probably be like maybe the bridge section of the ship. And then before we go any further past that, we bookmark it. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. And then do the next section. And then bookmark it. So what's going to be tricky about that, though, is we're going to have to like basically do like a one block standoff. Kind of like when if you've ever built a plastic model kit, how it's got like the little tiny plastic tabs and they all come on a sheet. So we would build the bridge section and then put like a one-piece standoff, build the engine section with a post in the ground, and then cut that standoff off so we could take a screenshot and then merge them back together. That's how we'll have to do it, but they should, the frigate should pretty much, by the time we're done, he should eat up at least the middle section of this. He should be decently large. Because he's going to have the horsepower. And that's what it comes down to. Alright guys, we're at the end of our hour here. We're at like 53 minutes. Oh, looks like we get to have one more little fight here, maybe. What's over there?
Warning. Enemy contact detected.
So they're going to go after the relay station? Or are they going to come over here like the last ones did? Let's find out. It's fun anyway. We can see what these siege tanks are like here. Okay, so look, that's the posts that spawn, right? So those posts are sticking out of the ground. They spawn the actual ground units. You can see it looks like we got 3 of them here. Slow my camera down here a little bit. Ooh, okay, so these are siege tanks. Are they all siege tanks? Yes. So siege tanks all run this plasma cannon. So this is one of the spawns that's only going to work if you have the north wind. And they got a pretty simple turret, but as you can see, as it's lobbing rounds at the outposts already, they got a crazy range, and they actually do damage to shields. So you can see the shields on the base turning orange. I think they're going to get within 1,200, though. Maybe. Yeah, see that guy out there? He did. Boom.
Drone destroyed. Drone destroyed.
Oh, my friend. You're in trouble. You definitely got hits. Don't get me wrong. You did. You got hits. It was a good valiant attempt. I love the debris on these tanks. Is awesome. Like, it's literally their tracks that go flying. You guys are putting potholes all over my damn base. Okay. Alright, no real damage. Yeah, it's probably a gun. Yeah, it still detects the gun as a threat. What I probably need to do is go back here, is tell these things power or something. So if I come down here, I can tell them subsystem or it's a objective. I'm set to disabled. That stop it? Yes. That's probably what I should have them all on. That way it gives me an opportunity to save some ammo. Cool. And maybe even salvage something. Ooh, I almost died. Thought I'd been going much faster. Alright guys, like I said before, if you guys like this video, do me a favor and throw us a like. And if you want more Conflict Europa, subscribe to the channel. We will see you on the next one.